start with the Italian cast on. So take your yarn and wrap your yarn around your needle a few times, like 10 times. So I'll start from the second to the last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10, and I drag it, I pull it out like this. So this is for 10, approximately for 10 stitches. So if you need 20 stitches, you just wrap it twice. If you need 3, you wrap it 3 times. So that's how you do it. But I just need it for like 10 times, so I'm just going to wrap it 10 times. So, but I'll come a little more before I tie it and make my slip knot. Set your needle. Let, like the long tail cast on, let the tail part be in front of your needle. Okay, so now it's just the same way we hold the yarn for long tail cast on, like this. But now the difference is we are going to be casting on in knit and purl, knit like and purl like. So for me, so this first one counts as one stitch. This counts as the knit stitch. So since I'm making selvage stitches in my work, I'm going to count this as the first knit and then cast the next one as a knit stitch. So you can do yours as knit and purl, but I prefer doing it as a knit. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. So watch. The first is a knit. So whenever you want to do a knit, you just go down like this. This is how you're holding your hook. Okay, this is how you're holding your work. Put one finger on this slip knot stitch on your needle, hold it, then take your needle, you go down like this, then you pick the one connected to your index finger like this, but instead of coming up, you go down, then you tighten. If you see, this is the knit stitch. That's how to do the cast on the knit way, knit wise way. Yeah. So now we're going to do the purl one. Take your time. You can always try this over and over again till you get it. Now the purl, you're coming from up now. We're coming from the one connected to our index finger. So we go up, pick from down, and go all the way down and tighten. Now for you to know what you've done, the purl has this bump in front of it. That's how you know that you've done a purl stitch. So remember, next is knit. So we go down, pick from up, and go down again. Okay, to do the purl, pick from up, go under the up one, down, pick from down, and go back up again, then tighten. Okay, now I'm going to do it again. The knit, down, up, down, tighten. Then the purl, up, down, and down again. Then I'm going to do the knit, down and up. So if you're doing the right thing, you're going to have like 2 sets of stitches here. Like now for me, I have this set, like that seem like they're connected to each other, this set and this set. So if you're working like this, if you don't remember the last one you did, that's the last stitch you cast on, then just look at it this way. This pair starts with a purl and end with a knit, a purl and a knit, a purl and a knit. You get what I mean? So I need 10 stitches. So I'm going to, or 12 or 10 stitches. Then I'm going to do, so right now I have 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to do a knit. Sorry, I ended with a knit. I'm going to do a purl. So up and down. That's a purl. Then the knit, down, pick from up, and then just arrange your stitches. So when you make more stitches, it's going to fall all the way down to your cable, but I would advise that you try not to make it all twisted up. Just try and keep it, stable. That's what I'll advise. All right, so now I've gotten my 10 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm going to do something, so watch me carefully. When you reach the end of the stitches that you want, the tail part, which is this part, let me make it 12. So I ended with a knit. So I'm going to purl again, so pick from up, down, and pick from down and up. So that's 12. So now I've reached the end. I'm going to do something, so watch me now. I'm holding the last stitch on my needle because it's very important. If you let go of anything here except these two, you see the way I'm holding on to the one on my needle. If you let go of it at any time, it comes out, everything comes out. So our advice when you want to do this cast on, you make sure you finish doing the cast on first before you go and do any other thing else, because once you leave these stitches, they are going to unravel. So now I'm going to take my other fingers and grab onto this tail. This tail is very important. If you let go of it, everything unravels. So I'm holding on, and then I'm going to now turn my work like this. But you can see I'm still holding on to my hook, so my needle and my tail. Now pick your other needle and you're just going to scrunch it to the top part, still holding on to our hook and the needle and the yarn tail. Okay, now in normal knits, when you're knitting, whenever you turn your work to the back, the knit becomes the purl becomes the knit. So now I ended with a knit. So right now this is a purl stitch, but I'm just going to act like it's a knit stitch and just knit the first one because I find that it's easier to just knit it. So I knit the first stitch. You can let go of the yarn now, but I like to hold on to it till the second stitch. So now the second stitch is a knit stitch. You know what, let me just let go of it now and let go of the yarn tail. Now whenever we are working the knit stitch, the back yarn is always in front, but in this situation the back yarn is at the back. Hope you can see it though. I'm using small yarn, so it might not be obvious. So because of that, we're going to knit through the back loop. Normally we would have knitted like this, would have pushed our needle through the front here, but since it's twisted, we are going to knit through the back. Okay. Yes, I forgot something. So I'm going to start my row now. Row 1. Right, so if you have a tally counter, you can do that. So this is row 1. Now you're going to purl. So put your yarn in front. But now we're not going to purl it, we are just going to slip it off our needle like that. Yarn in front. I'm going to knit through the back again. So we are going to be knitting through the back because it's all twisted up. Okay, then the purl, yarn in front, and just slip stitch it, slip it. So slip stitch, not crocheting. All right, the next one, put it through the back, knit it through the back, and just slip the purl stitch. Yarn behind, knit through the back, and slip the purl stitch. Again, knit through the back, and purl, slip the purl stitch. Then the last and final one, just knit through the back. Okay, so this is what we have right now. Now we're going to turn our work and mark row 2. So this is what we call the foundation rows. Okay, so this is the foundation rows of the tubular cast on. Alright, so the next one is, the first is a purl stitch, but I'm just going to knit it because, like I said, I find it easier to just, you know what, let's just purl the first stitch. So purl, but we are slipping it off, yarn at the back, and we're going to knit the knits. So the stitch that now looks like a knit, we're just going to knit it. The one that looks like a purl, we're going to slip it up. Knit as normal now. Yarn in front and purl, slip the purl stitch. Knit as normal. And slip the purl stitch. Knit as normal. And slip the purl stitch. Knit as normal. Yarn in front and slip the purl stitch. Then knit the last stitch. So if you look closer, you see that the tube is forming, but when you keep working, you see it more. So now, if you want working the rib stitch, if you're working the rib stitch, like in my pattern, I said start every row with the selvage edge stitch, or the selvage stitch. So for me, when working the 2 foundation rows, I don't really like to work the selvage stitch. I just like to work in pattern. So we're going to mark now as the beginning, as a 3rd stitch. So the 3rd row, my bad. So this is the 3rd row we are working on. So in my pattern, I said for 16 rows. So we are already in the 3rd row. So keep working 13 more rows. Alright, so we'll start working in pattern. I said for the first stitch is a selvage edge stitch. The selvage stitch is just slipping the first stitch knitwise, okay, then knitting the first stitch, because now this is a knit stitch. You can see this was what I wanted, but the first two stitches to be like knit stitches. So we're going to knit the stitch and purl the next stitch. Now you can purl as normal, then knit the stitch and purl as normal, knit and purl as normal. And then the last stitch you're going to purl it. So keep working in pattern. When you turn your work, slip the first stitch knitwise, then knit the first stitch, then purl. You knit the knit and you purl the purl. And this is a purl stitch, the one that has an horizontal bar. That's how you know a purl stitch. So that's why I said knit and purl the purl.